do these videos for my setup. So first things first, my name is Kenneth Burke. The company is ILEG Technology Screens. This is a segment we like to call Wooden PC Art Kingdom. And this is where I build strange PCs out of all kinds of wild stuff, mostly wood. We did have it at cardboard, but now we're doing wood now. And we are putting in the line system, which is neon green paint. Right now I'm waiting for something to heat up because I have to reinforce the antenna on my robot here. There. That should dry nicely, so while that's drying up, ready to start my green system. Now I just got finished doing wire management. I hit the wires pretty well, and I still have some more greenery work to do. Right now I'm doing some adjustments to my motherboard and coating the wires in neon green, so we get a more of a kind of vine look to it. So I'm going to pass over to the side and get that done. Finish that up. So this wire says we coated. So we added in 4 wires that are in there. There's 4 units are in there that will allow me to plug up other fans if I need to. Which I still have to put in some kind of power station for this guy. I'm just putting on my wires in green. Usually when I do these, I get off topic, and I'm trying to keep it off topic because I need this from my art guys. So I'm just going to work and concentrate on the build. I can go right now, covering up the twisters, and I use to wire manage everything together. I like these cases much better. This is one I built using just pieces of wood that I got off of Amazon. It was I think $24 for a bundle of 30 or something like that. I gotta go back and check and see how much I paid. Wires painted up nicely. Add a little green to it. And over the twisters, so they blend in nicely. Get one over here. Now everything's made that I can pull out and take it apart, put it all back in again, so the parts are interchangeable and get everything out of here. Just going over the wires and stuff so we can give them more of a green look to it. And then we gotta get the twisters all painted in so they match in with the wires. We still have a bullfrog to put in here and the butterflies, so we got those to do. I want to use a glitter paint for the butterflies, something to really be to sparkle real nice. So I got to consider what I'm going to do there with that. There's some wires over here. Green, coat green. cool thing about it is I didn't have to pay for any PC case or anything. And now I can go a different type of case. Got all the wires done with a nice neon green. Represent some vines. Let me get this one a little heavier. When I deleted the other videos, I wasn't happy with them. I want to keep it on topic. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you the final job of the robot that's done. I'll set up a nice greenery setting in there for that. Okay, that came off nicely right there. This is the paint job. We decided to go with the machine. Nice corrosion, color job. Alright, what are you turning around? You don't want to work with me. Work. Oh, now you decide you want to fit me a little bit. You know, I asked for my birthday. I asked for glue and glue sticks. Glue gun and glue sticks. That's all I asked for. Yep, that's all I want. So I got a ton of glue and a bunch of glue sticks. And whatchamacallit. But still cool. Secure switch wire there. Get our line system in. All right. Oh, yeah, that kind of comes right nicely. That's perfect. I need them to tilt a little bit. I don't want them to be too straight because then it throws it off. See. I'm going to have to do the trick to get more glue sticks. More aRt glue sticks. I got glue sticks at the other place. I'm going to go pop by there and get them because I got a whole bunch of them. And they bought me glue sticks for asked me what I wanted. I said I want glue sticks. That's pretty much what I need is glue sticks. One year I asked for candy corns. I'm not doing that one again. Alright, I am going to have to get more over here because all this has to be covered up much better. We need vines all up in here, vines down here. There's still more vines. We have more vines to go. A lot more vines to go. And a bullfrog and some other stuff we have to add in here. We're definitely going to need a bullfrog. The butterflies have to be done. We need more vines up there. And then we need some big flowers. I need some really big, beautiful flowers. I saw some dandelions, but dandelions don't grow in the jungle. But we can make the dandelions look like something else that we can change. More of these flowers to come out. Where's this looking to? We're going to have to get in here and get all these flowers glued in. This gives me an idea of what we're going for. Then we have all the wires. Management's all up in there. All that's coated in green. They run up from here to here. Nothing's clicking, so that means nothing's hitting anything. So this is not connected to the power supply. Power supply is on a Velcro system. Anything I need to pull out is on Velcro. I need to take out. Hard drive is on Velcro. Power supply is on Velcro. So I can pull it out. And these are done with hard drive screws. Get hard drive screws in there. Hard drive screws, motherboard screws. So I can pull that out at will if I need to. There's the hard drive over there. And power supplies in that bush over there. And you can see the top head of the robot over there. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So yeah, I gotta come back in. I gotta get more glue. I'm out of glue. Definitely out of glue. We need bush here. We got plenty of stuff here for this, but we don't have enough glue to finish off that. And then I still have to put another platform here. I need a huge lily pad there. I want to put a bullfrog in there. That's where some of that chrome wall paper can come in handy. I should put a pond down there. I really should put a little pond down there with a bullfrog. That would look pretty cool. But you need we need paper. We got paper for that to do that. Put a bullfrog in there. Alright. That's the next project on that one. Next one. So we can't do anything else with the glue. Good. Jack to the glue. Where's the fan at? I'm going to fan out these flowers back here. Or get our fan brush. Definitely want to fan out some of these flowers back there. I want to get more paint for these butterflies because we ran out of paint. And I do want to do the back on the butterflies in white for right now, but I do want to do a pretty colored design with them. I need more colors than this for my butterflies. So let's get this fan brush in there. And I just took you with me. It's gonna come gravel anyway. I just want to get some of it. I gotta glue that down so it stays a little better, but so then I can use my fan brush to get some of it. get anything on that bush. Let go, let go, let go. Don't. Oh, got loud on that. We put a solid color in first, just the solid color. Then we go back over top of it with the lighter colors. And that's what causes the nice blend. That's how we get this. We have to go with something heavier. A dominant color first. And then after the dominant color, you can add in the other lighter colors, and they highlight it all. I'll do some pictures of it, take it down to my friend's house and show him. So as soon as I get done doing most of it, he wants to see it. He's in the process of doing a greenhouse PC, but his is going to be a little different than mine. He's going to make his piece like it's inside of a bubble, like a time bubble, and everything's going to go around it. So that's what he's doing with his. I always wanted to do one of these. I saw other people doing it. I was like, man, it's a freaking cool idea to have plants around your PC. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. And that's what I did. Did it myself. I went a different route. Usually, most people they go a different route. But they still take an idea from there and see exactly what they're doing. Yeah, I'm going to do a Spider-Man. Definitely want to do one of those. I'm going to do Spider-Man. And like I said, any of the lights and stuff that we do, we'll put our disclaimers in, you know, to make it perfectly clear we're not selling any of that at all, period, never. But it's just for our work, it's for our fun. But we're probably going to have some other stuff, like this right here. I can sell this because, again, it's not a licensed material. So it's basically our idea and imagination. That's all this is. Other stuff, next time. The same thing I said with the poster boxes. You can't sell those. Their logo's sitting right on top of it. And if I want to start, because I thought about it at first, somebody brought it to my attention a couple of times and said, look, I'm not going to sell those things. Sounds like, I don't know. Then we can incorporate our technology into it, so that works out perfectly fine. We can put the screens into it. But we have to figure out another way how to build them that doesn't involve those boxes. And Lord bless me with this. I told you, in my head, he gave me a schematic on how to put together a PC out of wood. We didn't use we really didn't use any tools, to tell you the truth, to put the whole thing together. Or get to put the drills in that part right there. But that's basically about it. Everything's already pre-cut. Ready to put the whole thing together. Add in our imagination and our screens, and that's it. And that's what they're going to have. They're going to have the flex screens on them. So this setup is basically, now my buddy, he builds crazy stuff. He's into all the high six stuff. If you want like the big boy 590s, or whatever you want at the end of the day, he has connections. You get all that stuff at the end of the day. And he has all legit. He's licensed, so he can get all that stuff. So yeah, we build them on that level. I mean, they're just gonna be arcade machines on my end. No retro arcade machines, you know. We get permission. They say, hey, look, I want permission from Pac-Man so badly. If I get permission from Pac-Man and they say, forget people do that part. They say yes. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of Pac-Man. But I am going to do me a Pac-Man custom machine. I am going to do one for myself. It's going to have the power pellets that glow in the dark. Got a giant Pac-Man. On PC, we're going to download for me, I'm going to download all the Pac-Man games. And then there's the Ghostbusters I want to do, and I'm doing the Mario Brothers, but I'm doing an ice sport on that one, for that one over there. But again, that's not for sale. Again, you can't sell those. Got a good amount of saturation on it. Put that highlight color there. So when we glue it in, then we gotta highlight it, because it's better if it's glued in when you highlight. Definitely better. But when you're highlighting, it's not glued in. I can imagine my robot sitting there relaxing and thinking at the end of the day, you know, that he needs some form of nuclear power to keep his engines going, keep his life source going. Then it starts to rain, and it rains nuclear rain or radioactive rain. He's like, he smiles. So I'm in the perfect place. It rains radioactive rain. It's perfect. It's the best place for him to retire. It's kind of that planet. This individual getting these done. Might as well have the messy right in the hands. So these are dry. There. We got some more flowers I got to pick up. So we got some detail flowers we're going to be doing pretty soon. It's crazy. They just run the brush over top of it. That's it. Let me see. I got these for $5. I got all this, or I know I bought two sets. Look at these. Sometimes I forget my hands. I come in, my hands are all. Some of the nails are got a little paint in there. I'm like, no, I work with paints. I'll get some in there. So that's about it, people. That painting with the glow in the dark paints. We have to figure out how to get the pipes to go in ghostly white. I do want to do a haunted mansion. I'm definitely going to do a Luigi haunted mansion. Definitely doing one of those. So we have to make the ghosts look like they float and put them in a ghostly white. Actually, there is a place to actually get a ghostly white. It's not cheap. I've had it before. I've used it before. And this stuff is no joke. Hit it with a black light and boom. You have to install all black lights in there to do that one. That's what I'm definitely going to do. It's not over there. So I don't know why you were in that section, because it's not over there. I moved it. Because you do too much. It's not even over there. Nobody's trying to find that fabric. It ain't even over there. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright. Thank you all for coming in and watching. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing abilities and technology, because if it weren't for Him, none of this would ever be possible. Thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.